welcome back to Less Lethal Contingencies. Alan here. So, tonight what we're going to do is we're going to run two tests. We're going to run a test of this IntruBuster Gen 2 with the short Home Defense 24 ASA. We're going to be shooting, we're going to be shooting the magazine of the 8-gram Joules. And we're going to compare that to we're going to run a second test, I should say, with the same Home Defense 24 short ASA, but with the addition of this small expansion chamber from MCS. Okay, this is a request I got from a viewer of mine. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to run the 8-gram Joules without the additional expansion, and then we're going to run it with the expansion on here. We'll be running it on, let's see, I got a bottle, 9CI bottle of 1000 PSI HPA, so we'll be using 1000 high pressure air 9CI. Hopefully I'll get 2 magazines. What I may end up doing is I think I'm just going to shoot, I think I'll shoot 3 of each. I'll shoot 3 without the expansion, and I'll do 3 adding the additional expansion. And I think that'll probably suffice to give the numbers that my viewer is hoping for, to see what kind of increase there is, if any. It's not a very large. This little MCS expansion is something they sell separately to use with their ASA. It's not very large, so, but it's still going to be a little bit more than having the short. Of course, it's not going to be as much volume there as using the Home Defense 24 long ASA, but maybe it'll turn out to be a happy medium somewhere in between. So anyways, like I said, this was a viewer request, so I figured why not? Gives me a reason to shoot. So we're going to do that now. We'll try it first without the expansion. We have the chrony set to feet per second. I already put a little bit of silicone in here off camera. Matter of fact, some of it kind of oozed out, so let's wipe that up a little bit. And we have 9CI with the slide check, 1000 PSI output regulated, and that's pretty much full. And I would think that I forget what I got last time on this, especially with the 8-gram Joules. I would think that I'd get 2, but in order to have a more accurate test, I don't want to run the risk. And I wanted to make this a quick test. So I think what I'll do is we'll do 3 rounds, and then I'll put the additional expansion on, and then I'll do another 3 rounds. So I think I already said that, but so we're gonna air it up. All right, let's air it up and check for leaks. It's unloaded. Yeah, sounds all right. No leaks. First I thought maybe I had something going on there, but it sounds okay. I'll put it right here. Put some ear protection in. And take a couple rounds out of each magazine. And this should give you the results you're looking for, Barry. We'll see. I mean, I imagine there's going to be an increase. I wouldn't expect a huge increase, but we'll see. All right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, so I took 3 out of each magazine. Turn the laser on. gives lately with me and this gun trying to get the magazine started. Going in at the wrong angle of the dangle, I guess. All right, we are hot. Okay. All right, AR Tactical 8-gram Joules. We're going to shoot 3 of these, and then we're going to remove the bottle, degas, remove the bottle, add the MCS expansion on there, and then we'll put the bottle back on, air it up, and shoot another 3. Okay, so I'll be calling out the feet per second here. All right, shot 1. Woo, I think that did it. Flung back and hit the cranny. That's a first. Holy cow. I will have to play back the video and see what the feet per second was, because with that bouncing back the way it did. All right. I don't even know what the feet per second was, so. All right. Shot 2. Actually, you know what? I don't think I had this on feet per second. Or did I screw that up? Let's try this again. Yeah. Let's... Bear with me, guys. All right. We're going to load these 3 back in. And I'm going to try this again. Either that, or I hope I didn't break this thing. All right, here we go. All right, it's not broken. I guess I wasn't hitting the button right. Set the feet per second now. All right. Let's try it again. We got 3 more rounds in here, so we wasted gas. We wasted air for 2 shots, but we're still at about 2,500 PSI, so we should have ample. I just don't want to drain the tank down to the point where it's under 1,000 PSI, or else the test won't be very accurate. So, all right, let's give this another try. All right, shot 1. 8-gram, 1,000 PSI. 437.2 feet per second. Shot 2. 435.9 feet per second. Shot 3. 434.9 feet per second. We'll degas. Double check in case there's any gas lingering here. Nothing. This degas works really good on these. I'm going to reset my trap material as well, because they don't normally bounce out like that. So they're coming out with freaking vengeance. All right. Looks good there. We can reset this trap, and hopefully this stuff won't be flying out the way it's been doing. Bouncing the way it's been bouncing. Alright. And that first round came flying out, and it tagged the cranny. Almost spun it over. Alright. So now let's put the MCS expansion chamber. I mean, it's, like I said, it's small. I have no idea even how large this is, but we'll see what difference it makes. We'll see here. Oh, just so you can see as well. So after those 3, well, I wasted some air with the problem I had there, but we got about 2,000 psi left, so more than enough to shoot 3 more rounds, probably then some. Matter of fact, I think what I'll do is I'll load all 6 in the second mag. I just wanted to make sure I didn't deplete the tank, and then I would have had to do more editing. I would have had to refill this tank because I only have one of these with the 1,000 psi. And I wasn't quite sure if I was going to get 2 strong magazines out of this 9CI tank or not. Alright, let's try it. Alright, everything sounds good, leak free. No ammo in the gun at the moment, but it is aired up. Since I got 2,000 psi, I mean, we got 3 shots off, so we know what we're gonna get. You know what the numbers would be for the without the expansion chamber. So what we'll do is we'll shoot these 6 with the expansion chamber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll see what we get from there. All right, 6 shots, 8-gram AR Tactical Joules, 1,000 psi with the expansion, the additional expansion from MCS, installed after the Home Defense 24 short ASA. All right, shot 1. 446.3. Shot 2. 440.8. Shot 3. 439.6. Shot 4. 437.5. That one came flying back at me. Shot 5. 441.8 feet per second. And the last one, shot 6. 443.8. Yeah, I haven't had any trapped air in here, I think one time, but it's good to check it anyways, just to make sure. Just to make sure. Alright, so I shot a total of 9 shots, right, out of this 9CI tank, and I'm at about 1,500 psi. So I could have got the 2 magazines just fine. 12 shots, maybe a little bit more. So I don't know what I was worried about. I just didn't want to make sure I skewed the test by any means and got too close to that 1,000 psi left. But I think this will give us what we were looking for anyway, so I think so. All right, yeah, that's it. Just a quick little test. Wanted to compare. Again, viewer Barry had requested, he knows I got a similar setup than what he has, and he was thinking about maybe adding this, purchasing one of these small extensions rather than going with the longer ASA from Home Defense 24. He already has a short one, so he was considering maybe for the money, a little cheaper, going with one of these. See what kind of increase you're going to have out of it. So I imagine there is an increase. I'll have the feet per second, the joules in the video by the time this goes live. And yeah, we'll see what the difference is. Hey, it's fun and it's data. So anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great evening. Peace out.